about school being canceled.
They don't go to school.
I've got
anymore.
people that just post their Facebook status as the Newton schools have been closed, which is funny to me only because like most parents get a text message or a phone call telling them that hey, shit's closed.
Yeah, there are certain people on my Facebook feed that just like to post the weather every day. Like,
are they weathermen?
There are entire channels and websites dedicated to this that do a much better job at posting the weather.
Yeah.
Well, what about yesterday's weather?
Yeah, I mean, and I can also like look outside, and it's also doing a better job of telling me what the weather is.
your bullshit descriptions, yeah. Pretty good. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Level Up Show podcast, episode 185.
It's a lot.
185, yeah, wow. It's a lot. I am your host, Derek. With me, as always, a man whose last meal going to be a Taco Bell Nacho Fry $5 box. It is Ralph. Hello, Ralph.
I had that a couple days ago, and I got a Nacho Fries Supreme
Burrito?
Whatever, like the little...
the Bel Grande thing.
It wasn't the full Bel Grande one because that one was too expensive.
Just like just the fries and the cheese and the sour cream and all that business.
That must have been it. Because the other one, the Bel Grande was like another $1 close on top of that. Like,
not worth
that.
Can you still win a PlayStation doing that or no?
A PS5.
Yeah.
I mean, I could win diarrhea probably.
You just win another box. Another diarrhea box.
An empty box. I don't think this one. I don't think it's a contest right now.
Those nacho fries are pretty good, though. Truly.
At first, I wasn't sure if I liked them, but
they're
now
good.
I do.
Really fresh. They're fantastic. If they're a little soggy, but they're fine. I mean, anything with potato and cheese, for sure.
Was this Taco Bell having fries? I don't think it set with me well at the beginning. But
I tried.
Now I know it doesn't set with me well.
I tried McDonald's bacon cheese fries. Those are not great.
I haven't had them yet.
They're not very good. Also with us, a man who listens to Ariana Grande's Seven Rings and wishes it was about Tom Brady. It is Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
I was told she kills people.
What?
I was told that she's the cause of Mac Miller.
Oh my God!
That's what I was told.
Malcolm?
Is that? I couldn't tell you the real name of that person. I actually was hoping.
She says something about Malcolm in that one song.
Is there a rapper that died named Mac Miller?
Yeah,
that's his real name, Malcolm something.
Probably Malcolm Miller.
I've been told
probably know.
I'm told she's a murderer, and I was like, I don't know if that counts. Of somebody somebody you know committing suicide. I don't think that makes you a murderer, right?
Well, I don't know. Kind of
devil's advocate Ralph here.
No, I mean, but it was kind of fucked up because like her and him were like a thing forever. I'm gonna get a lot of these details wrong, and like they're on again, off again, and then so they like broke up, and she got with that Pete Davidson dude.
Yeah,
and then they're like, "Hey, guess what? We're getting married." And then Mac Miller's like, "Oh, guess what? I OD'd."
Yep.
Like I don't know.
Without her though.
I feel like it was it wasn't like her fault, but he
pretty brought on by that.
If he's a drug user, it could happen at any time. He just has to get the
That's
wrong
true,
batch.
but I don't know. I mean, it's terrible what happened, but I don't know if it's her fault exactly.
I mean, what's awesome is I don't know what any of these three people look like, but I know all those names.
Oh.
I know Tom Brady. Is he killing people too? Is he a murderer?
No.
Probably deflating them. That's all I know.
Murdering footballs.
Yeah,
murdering hopes and dreams.
What do you guys think about Eric Reed and Colin Kaepernick settling their shit?
I don't.
What was it?
What they get out of it?
They didn't say that it was under confidentiality.
The conspiracy thing, or
the collusion.
Yeah.
But
Eric Reed already got a job.
Well, yeah, he played last season.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I don't know about the whole season, but
they settled. I read that today or today.
Supposedly, so that AAF, which is terrible acronym. Supposedly they wanted Kaepernick to play for them, but
he wanted.
They were so the AAF isn't trying to be a direct competitor to the NFL. It's trying to be like a
minor league. Yeah, like a minor league.
Yeah.
So why would Kaepernick ever
Well, and they already said everyone that comes on here is going to get a 3-year non-guaranteed $250,000 or no guaranteed $250,000 salary. Kaepernick apparently wanted $20 million to play in the AAF.
Yeah.
See, like, I don't know. Like, we don't need to get into Kaepernick, but I feel like he could have played at some point, and he wanted too much money, and then
I think he thinks his value is more than it is.
I mean, after that, it could have been collusion. But I feel like at the beginning, he could have still played, but he wanted way too much money.
Yeah, he overvalues himself, I think, a lot.
Which, you know, whatever. I'm sick of football right now.
Oh,
Until it starts.
It just got started again. Hey, next, we got games.
Did you watch any of that AAF?
Yeah, I don't know any of these players. Like, it is like normally, like, I'll know players who just
Nathan Peterman. Oh, he's not there, is he?
But I know like Hackenberg, and that's it. And Joel Lanning.
Well, no, that running back you guys had too is in there somewhere.
Who? Oh, Wadley, yeah, but he doesn't start. But normally, like, you would think, like, there's all these players that go into the draft, and a lot of them don't make a team, and some of those are like big name college players, and I don't like none like these quarterbacks are nobodies. Like,
they're literal nobodies. Yeah.
Pat Sims.
So.
I think it's a lot of the salary has to do with it. I think a lot of them are waiting for NFL because they know they'll get a call when somebody gets injured versus going and playing for what they assume is chump change. But motherfucker, $250,000 for 3 years? What the fuck?
I don't know why they wouldn't just take a job playing football, because if they had a real job before,
none of them.
So I think you're doing okay.
But I was wondering too, maybe the XFL's got some of those other guys
lined up.
They're already lined up, yeah.
Like Ray Rice.
Like, yeah, Brock Lesnar's going to play football again. Yeah.
That's the whole swerve. He's not actually going back to the UFC. He's just going to be the starting middle linebacker for Vince McMahon's team.
Yeah. Well, I think he was a defensive lineman, wasn't he?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't. If I assume he was on defense
somewhere. The Madden games, wasn't he? I swore.
I don't know if he ever made a. Like, he was on the Vikings or something, but I don't know if he ever made it into
but
the.
I
don't think it made it to regular season. But I could be wrong.
I think he was.
Goldberg did. I think
he was there long enough to be a free agent in one of those Madden games. You know, they have a bunch of like a list of free agents that you can just pick up.
Oh, okay, that's probably right.
Well, hello, welcome to the show, episode 185. It is a Friday night instead of a Thursday. We pushed it last night because I didn't realize it was I'm retarded and didn't realize it was Valentine's Day. So happy belated Valentine's to all you lovers out there. Did you guys do anything for Valentine's Day? Did you hang out with your hands, or what happened?
I forgot it was Valentine's Day until you said something. So
right on.
I watched the movie Valentine's Day on repeat.
Is that such a thing? Is Bill Murray in that movie?
Valentine's Day, New Year's Day. What else is there? Birthday.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, there's a Death Day.
Patriots Day.
Well, there is a movie.
I know, but we're talking about these rom-coms and you just drop
Death Day is not a rom-com.
Patriot Day or whatever it's called.
Patriots Day.
Martin Luther King Day. That was right?
February 5th was Patriots Day. Clearly you're having Cat Day over there.
I'm about to shut all these doors. There's a movie called Valentine also. It's like a horror movie.
My Bloody Valentine.
That one too. Okay, I'm done.
Ralph just quit the show.
He's gonna Ariana Grande that cat.
Give it 7 rings.
He's just gonna make it get addicted to drugs.
Hooked on catnip.
Yeah, there's some fentanyl on that catnip.
Really fucked it up. The wife bought Thanos, our cat, some Meowa Joanna is what it was called at the cat store the other day. Full on catnip.
Like extra dose of catnip?
It might be. Yeah, it might be twice concentrated. I don't know. The real stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You don't need a prescription for that.
No, I guess not. She brought it right home. Ralph, did you just thank you next your cat?
Yeah, I shut all these doors. Everybody can see now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Those are some nice double doors. You move some furniture in them doors.
Yeah, French doors.
Yeah,
they're cool and heavy.
They're nice
and old.
Real wood like my penis. Why don't we get into the show the same way we normally do? Why don't we talk about a little news, shall we?
Hit it.
I have got all of the hot news, including why Sony is skipping E3 this year. This comes out from Sean Layden, who spoke to CNET. This is back 4 days ago now, on February 11th. Talked about the E3, Sony's E3 involvement in the early 90s. Been there ever since. He feels that they should be focusing elsewhere. This is what he says. Now we have an event in February called Destination PlayStation, where we bring all the retailers and third-party partners to come and hear the story for the year. They make purchasing discussions in February. June now is just too late to have a Christmas and holiday discussion with retailers. So retail has dropped off. Journalists now, with the internet and the fact that the 24/7 there's game news, it's lost its impact around that. So the trade show became a trade show without a lot of trade activity. The world has changed, but E3 hasn't necessarily changed with it. And with our decision to do fewer games, bigger games over longer periods of time, we got to a point where June of 2019 was not a time for us to have a new thing to say. And we feel like if we ring the bell and people show up here in force, people have expectations. Oh, hey, they're going to tell us something. Ultimately talked about how E3 might need to change into something more like a fan-centric show, like a Comic-Con, and get away from what they're doing currently.
I think it's already doing that. But yeah, because they announced the PS4 in the spring, I thought. Like it was,
at their own event, yeah.
Yeah, so if they do, they'll probably do something similar with the PS5.
Yeah, I don't expect them to do anything like that at E3.
He's basically saying they ain't got shit to show in June.
I think it's just I don't have anything. I don't think I've at this point. There's nothing more that they can show you that you don't already know is coming out.
Yeah, but he's making it sound like they're never going to be back at E3.
Right. That's the way that I take that, is that they are done with. He's saying that June 2019 we don't really have a whole lot to say, but at the same time, E3 is not what it once was, so I don't really know that we need to be here anymore. Is kind of the way I take that.
He's making it sound like they want to do all their announcements at the beginning of the year
on their own.
Yeah.
Right,
kind of like what we just did.
I don't know about all their announcements, but a good, I think they're going to lay out a roadmap for a lot of people in say February, and then maybe later in the year you got some stuff to show off a little bit more exclusively, or longer term, kind of like how Nintendo does with the hour-long Smash Brothers fucking treehouse that we had last year. But I don't know that, at least from that conversation, it doesn't feel like they feel the need to show off the same games 4 different times in a year.
I mean, I don't know. It's all well and good until they're like losing in the marketplace again at some point.
And then they're back in it again.
So it's like, I don't know if that's going to happen. It probably won't, but
it's possible.
All this shit could change. Like, so.
And probably
it doesn't make them sound, I just get this vibe of like, well, we're too good for E3, which is fine. I don't care. But like, you're not better than these other companies because they're doing E3.
Now we still don't know like what their game plan is going to be like. They still could have some kind of presence there. It just seems as though they're not going to have a conference as they would normally. But again, we're in February, 4 months from now. God knows what could change. But yeah, I get a little not too good, or hey, we don't need to show off anything because we're in the lead and things are going good for us, so we don't need to like keep pushing. So I just don't know.
I doubt it's that. But I bet they're not going to be there next year, and they probably won't be there the year after that. So it's probably just them trying to change and do their own thing. I mean, Nintendo's been doing that for a while now. Like they don't actually go to E3, but they do their own thing on the side, and they have all those directs. So,
but I mean, they have a direct during E3, so it's like, why couldn't?
Yeah. But
so Sony could do the same thing,
and that's what I think. I think that's what they'll end up doing.
Disappointing the last few years, right? So Nintendo's like, so that one year they showed like a shitload of Pokemon because that was the thing that was a known thing and that was coming out.
Yep.
And then what was the one they showed? It was Smash Brothers.
That's what we just said. Yeah,
showed a shitload of Smash Brothers, and they announced some games that weren't coming out for a while, but they didn't really do much else other than that at E3, but and then when did they show off the Switch?
What's that?
When did they show off the Switch? Was that announced in the spring?
Yeah, actually, I don't know because the Switch came out in the spring.
It came out in the spring, so I don't remember when the Switch.
I thought they showed that at E3.
They showed just some random video. Maybe that was in like a January or something of the year it came out. Well, it must not have been that soon before. I just remember because I was at work one day and then they're like, "Hey, there's this video. It's this new Nintendo thing." I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened to me. I just don't remember which part of the year it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
A few days later, during the DICE Award keynote, Nintendo continues to push the industry in different directions and kind of lay out the roadmap for what people should be focusing on, with their portable gaming and things of that nature. The pull quote that they have here is just, never underestimate Nintendo. All of us are better for their efforts. So, how do you not recognize what Nintendo has done, especially with the Switch? Best-selling console 2018. They have done a shit ton of work and have a phenomenal console. But it's just, I don't know. As I'm a Sony fanboy, I would call myself, but it's nice to hear him give a little love to Nintendo, who is definitely deserving of that with their console.
October 2016 is when they unveiled the Switch. So
okay, and it came out in March.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I like Sean Layden.
Yeah, he's not quite as business focused as a couple other previous people I think were, but yeah, I don't like. He's very good at selling you bullshit. Like,
I mean, I don't know why I feel this way about him and not about Reggie Fils-Aimé, but I guess get this vibe of like he's like, oh, we're selling video games. Okay, here we're all in on video games now. Oh, he's just be like whatever you're selling, he would just
he will sell you everything
for you.
Yes,
but Reggie is the same thing, I guess.
I don't know, man.
He just comes off more
different industries before, so he's been selling different types of stuff.
Reggie to me feels very just dorky. Like he's just kind of a lovable dork. Like anytime he does stuff, the way he comes across, like he seems very earnest in what he's trying to say. He might not know what he needs to say or how to say it all the time, but he seems very, jazzed about what he's talking about. He's just kind of like I said, he's just kind of a big dork. Like that's how I look at Reggie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird figureheads at different console manufacturers, but whatever.
Yeah, it's all pointless anyway.
It really is.
Whatever.
Not so pointless. BioWare definitely not done with Mass Effect. Ryan, what's that do for you? Get you raging a little bit and get excited hearing that?
No, because it means that there might be a game in like 5 or 6 years. So
Andromeda 2.
So I will care when they show a game in 4, 5, or 6 years.
Casey Hudson says, in my mind, it's very much alive. I'm thinking all the time about things that I think will be great. It's just a matter of getting it back to it as soon as we can.
See, he sent a Mass Effect Valentine's card telling him that he was thinking of them. Is that what happened?
Yeah, absolutely.
What if
telling him that he should
check it? They remastered the first 3 while we're waiting for whatever might come out in
Andromeda remaster. What if
Mass Effect Battle Royale?
Yeah, that's gonna happen. What if they solve the whole okay, so Mass Effect Andromeda was a disappointment, and then this whole Star Wars debacle with EA has been disappointing.
Also bad, yes. Anthem also not doing great.
It's the public free. Is that what you're talking about?
We can get Star Wars in to Mass Effect.
They already tried that with the MMO, and it was not good.
What MMO?
You don't remember the Star Wars MMO?
Oh,
they had a nice Old Republic MMO. It was not good.
But, no, I mean, Mass Effect characters and stuff with Star Wars. Why not? It's in outer space.
I think Disney would have to be down with that.
They'd figure it out. Make a team.
Talking about like a Kingdom Hearts, Star Wars, Mass Effect style thing.
Might as well.
How big are the shoes?
You don't
at least 14 shoes.
Where they're going, they don't need shoes.
Yeah, the camera doesn't doesn't go that low.
That would be pretty great if you if you did an entire game where you could never let them see anybody's feet. to see if anybody wondered if they had shoes.
Imagine the money you'd save on development costs.
Like, I think that would have been better than that dude for God of War trying to do it all in one like shot and not cutting to loading. Just makes it you never see anybody's feet.
It's just full nude from the waist down.
Yeah,
the ankle down.
Kratos dong just swinging in the air. Atreus dong right alongside it. Yeah,
no.
Boy, come back.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy. No.
I feel like people would notice that. The whole like thing being done in one shot was completely unnecessary, but
I don't know. It's it's cool.
Nobody would have noticed it if they wouldn't have made a point to point it out to journalists and have them talk about it. Nobody would have noticed that.
Yeah, that's fine. I enjoy it. I think it looks cool. I mean, if you're telling me if you're telling me I could trade that for like Kratos dong, I would trade it for Kratos dong all day. I mean,
like, if they didn't tell you that, you wouldn't even know that you were trading it for anything because you wouldn't know it was happening.
So I just get free Kratos dong?
You wouldn't even know it was Kratos dong.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. I mean, it's not a very...
You'd think it was a tree or something.
Oh, it's so large. Okay. I was going the other
direction. Or a bush, I don't know.
Oh, is that what he hooks Mimir on instead? He just sits him right there the whole time.
That'd be better.
Yeah, it's just a giant bush. Yeah.
Mimir's eyes just his fucking dick.
Gosh. Yeah.
Oh man, those should make for some interesting stories. Oh boy!
It's so large, you can't tell if he has shoes on. That's what's going on. Right?
That's all to make sure you can't see Kratos' shoes. Yeah. Oh fuck! What do you? I mean, he's got to be wearing some Kobe's, right? That's what shoes he's wearing.
Died, but maybe we know now.
All right. Anyway, what do you guys know about dangerous driving?
I know about it.
Arcade racer from the Burnout Coke Raiders. I'm sorry. Do you mean the game or physically? Like actual dangerous driving? Oh yeah.
I meant the game.
In Missouri right now.
There's a lot of that going on.
Be careful to do that. Yeah, I'm interested in that.
Yeah, $30. Physical version is going to be available for $40.
It comes with Danger Zone.
Danger Zone 2. Yeah.
Which Danger Zone's like the crash mode from Burnout.
So basically inspiration of Burnout 1, 2, 3, and Burnout Revenge is what dangerous driving is going to be.
The good ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what was that dated for?
Spring or something? Summer? I don't know.
April. Data for April currently.
Yeah, I'm interested in dangerous driving. I don't really give a shit about Danger Zone because I used to like the crash mode in Burnout when I was younger, and now I just don't care.
April 9th. I'm sorry, April 9th. Highway to the Danger Zone.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it's good. That studio so far is just whatever that studio's called now with them former Burnout people.
Three Fields.
Most of their stuff has been disappointing. I think everything they've put out so far has been disappointing.
Wow.
So we'll see about this.
Keep your expectations tepid, I suppose.
Yeah.
I sent this to you guys the other day. It maybe only excites me. I don't know, Ralph. I thought this might get your radar going a little bit, but you didn't say anything, so maybe I missed that. Batman Ninja Turtles crossover movie coming.
Oh yeah, I knew there was that comment.
Troy Baker and Tara Strong.
Okay, yeah, I'm in.
All those My Little Pony things.
She is, yeah.
One of the ponies.
Yep. That's the thing. In this movie, Troy Baker going to dual role. He's playing the Joker and Batman.
What?
Yep, same character. He's talking to himself.
That's cool.
Yep, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited. Yeah, that comic miniseries is out, but movie coming out later this spring.
Were they being cheap? Like, is he getting paid extra to be both, or why couldn't they get a Batman in there? Couldn't they?
I mean, who do you want to be? If you're not gonna have, if you're gonna have Troy Baker, who are you gonna have as Batman? Kevin Conroy?
Was Troy Baker Batman in that Telltale thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why this is happening?
Probably.
Okay.
He was
Joker too.
In the
was he Joker? Yeah, in the Arkham Origins.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Hamill was Joker in the other.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the other three.
Okay. Yeah. What's Mark Hamill doing?
He said he didn't want to be the Joker anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
He just wants to die peacefully.
What's Joaquin Phoenix doing?
Attempting to make a Joker movie. It's probably going to be garbage.
Okay.
It's got to be better than Leto, right?
I mean, I don't know. The makeup looks weird. He walks around smoking cigarettes. I don't know. Joaquin Phoenix, man, it's hit or miss for me.
Wow. What movie has he been in that was bad?
For me?
Yeah. I don't know if I can
Gladiator.
my head.
Sure. That's not bad.
It was good in Gladiator, though.
I didn't like Gladiator, so I don't know. I don't remember. Even though it was the best picture.
I'd have to pull up a movie list. I mean, the thing I remember from Joaquin Phoenix the most is Her, but that's only because I like that movie.
Walk Hard.
Yeah, sure. The Master. He's really good in The Master.
Yeah. I
remember you guys really liking The Master, but I never saw it.
I never saw Inherent Vice. I wanted to see that.
You did one. I remember I was talking about that too.
I think I saw that, but I don't remember what it's about. Because let me see. I'm pretty sure I saw that.
I know it's a book.
Let's see what else I don't know if I've seen. I guess for The Village, that movie is not great.
I didn't see it.
Signs also not great.
That wasn't his fault.
Well, he's in the movie.
That doesn't mean he was bad in the movie. He was actually
sure. Parenthood. He's probably
never seen Parenthood. What's that one?
I don't know. It's him being credited as Leaf Phoenix though.
That's his real name?
No, his real name's Joaquin Raphael Bottom.
Yeah, his brother's River. He's the dead one.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was banging Rooney Mara though.
He's got a brother named Rain. He's got a sister named Liberty. One named
Summer.
So yeah, his parents were all
really stoned when they had these kids. No. Let's see what else I got. Two more pieces of news for you. I got some bad, shitty, fucked up, stupid news. Activision Blizzard laid off over 800 people on Tuesday after reporting record profit.
What?
Yep. Yep. He apparently literally opened this investor call how they achieved record results in 2018, but then cut 8% of the staff. Yep.
Yeah, it's
fucked up is what that is.
So
maybe they were working something new and they got canceled or something.
Bobby Kotick. Supposedly it's mostly non-game development.
Yeah,
people.
like
esports, publishing, things of that nature. But I mean, either way, all those people could have been put into different roles, I'm sure.
Maybe not though, if they're getting rid of that stuff. Like what role would they take?
I mean, just because you're proficient in one thing doesn't mean you can't be proficient in another.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I'm not sure. Like, when you take somebody from that role and go put them somewhere else, if you don't have any job openings there, like, you can't just put somebody somewhere to get paid to do nothing.
You also don't have to fucking fire them.
Well, they got
like if you're getting rid of like if you're downsizing or getting rid of something, that means it's going away.
Yes, no, I know.
So people are working there on that thing.
Right.
Some of them are going away because otherwise, like you can try to move people over to like where there are actual openings and positions. But if they aren't, like some of them are not going to stay with your company. So I don't know. I mean, if they're getting rid of that stuff, like that's not really that surprising.
I mean, it sucks, but they're getting like pretty good severance packages. I thought it sounded like
good severance packages, but everyone's big thing is that Kotick just took that, was it $20 million bonus or $30 million bonus to come on?
I mean, he's Bobby Kotick. He's going to do something shitty. It's fine.
So, but I mean, it's just it is more the face slap of hey, we recorded these record numbers, but are also firing 800 people. Like it doesn't sound great on paper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now they're trying to get record numbers for 2019 by getting rid of all that staff.
God damn it.
I don't know if that's what's happening. I think you're confused with the situation.
I think they're trying to, but
yeah. But like I know it looks like, so you hear people getting fired and then making a lot of money and you think that sucks, but it sounds like they're really getting rid of something they were doing, and that's why those people are going.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying
all that money he's making, they should actually be paying their current employees more with that money instead of giving that all to Kotick. So,
but I think, especially with, again, I'm looking at it from the side of these people probably have a proficiency level a little bit higher than what I do when it comes to video game stuff. Yeah, it might be specialized in esports or publishing or something of that nature, but you could attempt maybe a little bit harder to try to find something for these people to go to or try to do. And just the way that it went down as fast, maybe it wasn't as fast as it seemed, but from conference call of, hey, we recorded record profits to we're also cutting 8% of our staff, it just is like, wait a second, if you're making that much more money, can't you just repurpose these people into something else or onto a new studio, or give them at least the opportunity, where instead it was just kind of, hey, see ya. It just feels kind of poopy.
Lined up like a fat, whatever they were doing was failing and they didn't want to do it anymore. They could have tried to line something else up to move those people over to. That was new.
You should get those people working on a Moneyball spinoff that stars Bobby Kotick's character using Moneyball for that one scene.
Do they still have those Call of Duty events, like those events where they invite a bunch of people to go just do like weird Call of Duty obstacle courses and get some of those people involved in that?
I hope so.
And then at the end, you accidentally sign up for the army.
Yeah.
From Paul Shore.
Yep.
In the army now. Last piece of news that I have, and I'll throw it over to Ralph. And I know this got Ralph the hardest possible blind man boner of all time. I was really hoping I was really hoping that you get a little bit more excited about it, to be honest. I was kind of disappointed in your lack of caring.
I'll tell you why.
Ralph, they're making a fucking sequel to Hollow Knight called Hollow Knight Silksong, starring, was her name Silk? Is that just her name? Hornet, yeah. Hornet.
She was a boss in the
early boss. Early boss. I fought her.
Kind of a bitch. Actually, you fight her a couple times.
Oh, well, I only fought her, I think, once. But hey, guess what? Hollow Knight's getting a sequel. Ralph, excited?
I mean, I want to play more Hollow Knight, but I thought this was just going to be DLC.
Originally, yes.
Is what the rumor was. They were going to announce DLC with Hornet on Valentine's Day. And then they're like, oh, here's a sequel. I mean, it's just like, if somebody was going to say, all right, here's Castlevania Symphony of the Night 2, it's just like, I don't know. Obviously, it could turn out to be really good, but it's like you're setting up, well, at least in my mind, like you're setting yourself up to fail pretty hard if it's not, if it's not as good. Like, I wouldn't mind that studio just make something else, but I mean, hopefully it's really good. So whatever, we'll see, I guess.
A lot of apparently, this is Jason Schreier reporting this. The reason that you've seen a lot of this happen where it's originally single player DLC switch to a standalone game is apparently single player DLC does not sell very well. So that's why you've seen like these standalone Uncharted stuff, these standalone, what's that game series that Ryan really likes? The stealth stuff.
Never did.
No, stealth, motherfucker. Dishonored. So shit like that, where it's morphed into a single player standalone game, is because that it sells better when it's separated out versus, hey, this is just DLC. I think it's just the stigma of having it be DLC.
That's believable, because I don't know if you ever go back and look at the games that you've played and look at like the DLC trophy percentage, and it's always like insanely low. So I imagine people are buying that stuff in large amounts.
It's possible, but just that's just part of a report from Schreier when he was talking.
I mean, I'd rather it be standalone anyway, I guess.
New enemies, new bosses, new towns, new quests, new kingdom, literally everything possible. Comes to Switch, PC, Mac, Linux first, and then coming to the Xbox One and PS4 later.
Yeah, that sold so well on the Switch and still
really
selling
did.
well. So like,
I bought it and hated it.
I see why. Well, you gotta get that. You gotta get that first map.
Fucking map pack. Can I buy a map pack DLC?
If you ask, that probably sells it.
Can I buy a video walkthrough?
I'm sure one of those exists. I could give you one.
Fuck.
Well, at least to the first map.
I watched that trailer.
Map to it.
I watched that trailer and I was like, God damn it! I want to love this game so much.
I didn't even watch the trailer.
So good. Oh God! You didn't watch the trailer? Or are you trying to keep yourself virgin eyes?
I actually didn't know there was a trailer.
Oh yeah,
but I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play it, so whatever. I like the title,
Silk Song.
I don't know, but I don't know. I kind of wish they were just doing something else, but I mean, I'm gonna play it, and hopefully it's great. We'll see.
Go in open minded because you don't keep those expectations.
I mean, I don't ever go anything super hyped. I've learned my lessons.
You're not Derek Vance.
Well, would you be able to maintain that if they announced a Ride to Hell sequel?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for the day where Limited Run is like, all right, we're releasing Ride to Hell on Wii U.
We're doing it.
It's the PS3 version of Strangers.
Strangers Wrath.
Yeah.
I had it in my cart this morning, and I'm like, I don't want this. What am I doing? So I didn't.
Yeah.
Way to talk yourself off the ledge there, pal.
I could buy dumber shit for $35
right.
than a game I'm not gonna play.
You're right.
Yeah.
It could be worth money one day, but I have a lot of things that I think that have already that aren't.
Last little bit of news I've got. I'm going to toss over to Ralph, and it is about the Nintendo Direct that happened. Ralph, give me the rundown.
Well, let's see.
A lot of stuff came out of this Direct.
There's a Super Mario Maker 2 coming out in June, I think.
Yes.
I don't know it kind of looked. I guess I'm just guessing this from the way the menus kind of looked when they were making stuff in it, because it looked different from the first Mario Maker. So I'm guessing you don't have to use the touchpad to make levels.
Which I think that was the biggest part of it, right? Was that you used the touchpad?
I mean, you had to in the first one. I mean, it definitely. I would think it'd be easier to use. It's easier,
right? You feel a little bit more involved and kind of more I don't know, dead on with what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, you could still do it. I'm sure in the second one. Well, I don't know. That's a speculation on my part. Yeah. I would just think they'd probably put that in there just in case you wanted to play it all on a TV for some reason, so you could just use a controller.
Are you excited for a Super Mario Maker 2?
Yeah, I was hoping. Well, I was hoping they'd add Mario 2 stuff in. Apparently, that's too hard.
Only thing I wanted was Mario 2.
I mean, they got Mario 3D World stuff, even though it's still side-scrolling 2D. But there's the cat suit, so that's cool. And you can make slopes you can slide down, which wasn't in the first one. So a lot of this stuff may just be kind of small, or it may seem kind of small.
If you'll ever try to incorporate stuff in the 3D ones like Mario 64 or Sunshine, or
I don't know.
To do.
Probably too difficult, at least now. I mean, I kind of feel like they're holding back some stuff that's new about it too. And they had the sun from Super Mario 3 in there.
I did see that.
That was good. I just want a whole level that's all that.
All suns all the time.
Oh, man.
Phoenix Suns.
My 12
suns. That would be even worse. Yeah, Charles Barkley's in the sun. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. That gorilla's in there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't understand that as a mascot. Why is he the mascot?
They come from the sun, gorillas.
Arizona is known for the gorillas.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Let's see. This isn't going to be in order, but you've got some.
I have a whole list here too. If you need some help,
probably. I mean, Link's Awakening.
That was big, right? That's what they ended with was Link's Awakening.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played Link's Awakening. It was originally a Game Boy game, and then Game Boy Color.
I thought I got it for free on my DS because it was always like one of those free games you could get with like Nintendo coins. I feel like it's on my DS, but I don't think I ever played it.
Probably. It came out.
Care about
it would have come out right after A Link to the Past, I think.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's well regarded what, almost every Zelda game is. So whatever. I don't know if I like the way this remake looks.
You don't like that? It's kind of chibi.
I mean,
kind of like the Pokemon. It's kind of, I don't know. That art style kind of looks kind of like what they did with the remake for Pokemon.
Yeah, I just don't know if I love the big head stuff. Yeah, the chibi. I mean, I don't know. I think it's cool they're doing it. I kind of wish it was something new entirely, but since I don't know Link's Awakening, then I guess it'll feel newish.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably try it, even though I don't even know what Link's Awakening looked like on the Game Boy. I'm sure.
I mean, well, you know what A Link to the Past
black and white. Was it?
Yeah,
what it was.
Yeah, except not quite as good, obviously, and pea green and gray, whatever.
Is that how it was on Game Boy Color too?
Probably. Let's see what you got. You got that Astral Chain.
Yeah, Astral
Chain.
Always
want to call it Astral Crisis. Astral Chain.
Ass Chain.
Ass Chain, which is from Platinum Games. Looks like Nintendo's publishing it.
Yeah.
Was it somebody involved with Nier?
Yeah, the director worked on Nier.
Okay. And I don't know
much though, because Platinum Games helped out with Nier. So
yeah, I don't know. I mean, so at least the combat should be good.
There's quite a few names that were attached to good games that they had worked on previously in that trailer.
What's Platinum Games though, right? So like just that, knowing that in general is usually enough.
Not a bad, it's never. Not mean it's going to be okay.
Unless it's like a licensed game, and then they usually fuck that up.
Hey, Transformers Devastation was fine,
but that Korra game wasn't.
Oh yeah, that Ninja Turtle game was.
That Ninja Turtles game was not good.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But yeah, no, I like their police outfits. I thought those were pretty cool looking. But
yeah, I mean I don't know, that world looked cool. I thought it looked. I'm glad it's coming out this year. It's August.
I missed that. Like when I was reading the thing, they might not have mentioned Platinum Games, and just like Astral Chain, like that title means nothing to me.
Yeah. So that's cool. I know I'm forgetting something. Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem got dated.
Yeah, July, which is not spring, but
got pushed. Yeah, got pushed a little bit.
They even mentioned that. They're like, yeah, we said spring, but
we need some more time.
We fucked up.
Yeah.
The
houses are not built yet. We need some more time. The tree house is there. 3 houses, not so much.
It should just be called Fire Emblem Tree Houses.
Tree houses would be way better.
This looks weird because the gameplay looks Fire Emblem, but you've got like a school and you're sending students out to do the battles, which sounds like that Valkyrian art game I played not too long ago.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
But Trez the Cold Steel games, something very similar to that.
Oh, okay. But I mean, it looks like the combat looks like Fire Emblem. So
I think that wasn't that Final Fantasy Type 0 too, where they were sending like high school kids out to fight.
Yeah, that is right.
Common Japanese thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it, but yeah, July. I don't know. I'm ready to play that, even though I'll probably rage quit it, but I want to play it.
Did you finish Awakening?
I never played it.
Oh, I think that's the only one I finished was Awakening. Briefly, the other ones, but
only one I've really played was Echoes.
The Dolphins,
whatever that one is. Besides Fire Emblem Warriors. Yeah,
Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce that or not, but
it's all good. Valentia Day.
It's got some anime people on the cover.
All Manselica. And these look like a bunch of new characters and 3 houses, at least who they were showing. They were naming off a bunch of them. I know what the fuck was going on. And I was paying attention. I didn't even show I didn't show anyone I knew. and I know a lot of them now from Fire Emblem Warriors.
And from Amiibos, or do you not have any Fire Emblem
I've got 4 or 5, I think.
I'm assuming you have Marth, but
got Marth, Lucina, Alm, Celica. I feel like I have one more.
Probably.
I got nothing. What else? We got that Box Boy plus Box Girl.
Yeah, Box
That
Boy.
may not be what it's called. Looks like a cool. Box Boy was a 3DS puzzle game, downloadable. This is a Switch downloadable, at least for now.
Yep.
The rumor is it could go physical at some point later in the year.
April 26th is when that's coming out. 270 stages, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it looks cool. Let's see. Well, Tetris 99 that came out.
Yeah, those are they announced a few things that came out that day.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 9.
Yep.
Why the hell is that
99? 20.
Why is that like 20 something bucks?
Yeah, $26 or $21 or something.
Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah,
that's what Square Enix does. They released like that Star Ocean game on PS4 for like $20.
So expensive.
What version of Final Fantasy 9 is that?
The PC one, right, Ryan?
Yeah, they just keep porting the PC copy of those older Final Fantasy games, like for 7 and all that.
I guess people are buying them, so we'll get more quiet, man.
Yeah. Tetris 99 that looked fucking cool. That was crazy.
Is Quiet Man coming to Switch?
He's a Smash Bros. Character.
Published by Nintendo now. It's the Quiet Man S Definitive Edition.
They aren't even going to announce that. They're just going to quietly put that guy
out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Tetris 99. That's cool. That's a battle royale for Tetris,
which is dope.
I may get Nintendo Switch Online to play that. I haven't decided yet.
I have played it.
All right, we'll talk about it later. They showed a lot of Dragon Quest XI S.
Supposedly, it's got
edition
exclusive content in it.
Yeah, it's Nintendo's publishing this.
What?
I've read. I don't understand it, but yeah, it's got stuff that's never going to come to
Square
the other
Enix
versions.
Publishing their own game. What the hell?
I guess not. I don't get it. I don't know. They've talked a lot about Dragon Quest, and I'm like, this game's already out, right?
But it's a real game already.
So this will be the 3rd year that game has come out. So it came out in Japan in 2017, US in 2018, and now Switch 2019. So
you can switch to 16-bit visuals at any time.
And they've changed. So they've changed it each time it's come out now. Because in Japan, originally there was no voice work done, and it wasn't Unreal. Is it Unreal Engine 4, or is it? I think it's Unreal Engine 4 or something like that. And then they redid it in Unreal Engine 4 and put voice work for the US release. Then now they're doing something special for the Switch One as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool. It's coming out to another system. It's not on Xbox, right?
No, I'm hoping
not until next year.
Yeah. 2020 is the Xbox version. Yeah. It's just going to be for Xbox One S too. It's not going to be for.
It's fully Dragon Quest XI S.
Yeah.
What was that? Tokyo RPG Factory game.
I can't
with an O.
It's like Oniki, or it's ONIN.
I'm trying to find it. Hang on.
I don't know. I tried searching for it on YouTube and I couldn't remember how to spell it.
Shit.
Yeah, I guess that got announced, but it's coming to everything else probably.
Like Oninaki. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Onanaki?
Yeah.
Okay. That looked cool, but
yeah.
Sure.
Well, okay, I'm struggling here. What else?
All right, here we go. I'll start at the bottom here. Deltarune 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
I'm sorry, not Deltarune. Jesus Christ, not Deltarune. Rune Factory. Fuck.
Rune Factory. Okay.
Yeah, Rune Factory 4 special remaster, and then they're working on Rune Factory 5.
Yeah, those were like 3DS games, I think, or DS before.
I've never played a Rune Factory game, but it looks like
I've never had either.
Management sim, right?
Well, it was like action RPG stuff, but then you could like get married and stuff too. So it looks cool, but it looks like a time sink. We'll see.
I searched for Square Enix Store Onenaki, and I got Square Enix Store Canada. So
at Onenaki is developers, I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere. Onenaki traverse
it looks exactly like
the living and the dead.
Okay.
Man, lot of anime in this.
I'm hoping for a physical version. But...
in this direct. Box Boy, we talked about. Starlink getting more Star Fox stuff.
That's cool. That game, Starlink, is like dirt cheap right now. It's like $20, and I keep thinking about getting it, and I'm like, I don't want all these plastic things.
I don't want this bullshit.
I want to play the Star Fox stuff, but I don't want to own all the toys.
Do you have to?
I don't know. I guess I could get the digital version, but I don't want to do that either.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, they showed off more of that.
Yeah, they don't. Everything they've shown so far has not looked good. I'm just hoping it is good.
Your expectations are very low. Bloodstained coming out summer 2019.
Yeah, I'd gotten an email from the Kickstarter prior to watching the Nintendo Direct. It's like, hey, it's actually coming out. Maybe
it looked pretty good.
I just want to see how it feels to play it because I still don't know if I love the way it looks. I mean, it looks okay.
Fair enough.
Which version are you getting?
The Switch, because
I
wanted the Wii U version, but
it died.
Fuck.
Final Fantasy 9 we talked about. They also are going to be releasing Final Fantasy 7 on March 26th, and the Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. Everybody on March 20th.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like a translation error, but maybe it's not.
I don't think it is.
No, I don't know what the game is.
Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Fucking whatever. I don't fucking
Tsum Tsum.
Tsum Tsum is like, I've got a bunch of them looking at me right now. The wife likes them. They're basically just like they're like chibi, but like animals, like animal looking Disney characters. Disney characters that are chibi and animalified, like on four legs. Also, they look like you took some drugs and created these characters.
Are they humans?
I don't know what. I
Simpson.
don't know what you're asking me right now. Like I've got there's a Tsum Tsum in front of me that is like an Elsa Tsum Tsum, but it's like on four legs. But what?
That would be a human, Elsa. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. I mean, hold on.
I'm just saying they're making a human animal. That's what I'm trying to ask.
I don't know what this game even was. It must have been like a bunch of mini games with these things in it. I didn't get it at all. I just was stuck on the word Tsum Tsum.
You're letting it go right now?
Is this just the sequel to Amiibo Festival? I mean, am I wrong? All right, here. This is the Tsum Tsum.
I don't know. Are these
this is the Tsum Tsum. See, look, it's very like chibi style, and it's very small, like, and it's on four legs. Like, it's weird. Hold on, I'm gonna get a better angle of this.
I don't understand.
A couple.
All right, here we go. This is what it is. Better hand. So it's like on four legs, like it's just very rounded, like a hamster almost.
What do you do with it?
I don't know. It just looks weird. It's just weird and cute for people.
Show me the face again.
Again, it just kind of, it's real cute. People think it's cute.
So did your kids?
The wife. This is the wife. The wife liked these.
But does she have your kids open them on YouTube or whatever?
No, we don't pimp the kids out for that. They shovel the snow.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's like this is a small one, but they have like large ones. There's one of Rue up there, like one of no, that's not Piglet, that's Pooh and Rue. Pooh and Rue.
Who the hell's Rue?
It's a kangaroo.
Sounds familiar.
Okay.
It's Kanga's little boy, Kanga and Rue. Duh.
He likes to bounce with Tigger.
Him and
from Winnie the Pooh.
Yes. Yes.
I don't
get it.
Thought Topanga when you said Kanga. So
Kanga and Rue, mom and son.
Anyway, that doesn't make any sense.
I know.
He should be Joey.
You're right. It should be Disney Tsum Tsum Festival because whatever that is. Unravel 2 coming out March 22nd.
Hot new release. Yep.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah. Here's the version that's not going to run as well probably.
Wow.
That's Rue for that one too.
Yeah. Shaggy's actually in this one.
Yeah.
You want to talk about things that don't run well? That Assassin's Creed 3. Oh boy, that looked real bad in that direct. The frame rate in that game looks awful.
I mean, hopefully it runs. Yeah, hopefully it runs better than that.
Yeah, it's a PS3 360 game, so it should at least.
And a Wii U game.
Yeah, it should at least be able to do 30 frames a second.
I don't, just go back and I wish you guys watch it live. Watching it live, it was rough to watch.
I mean, I watched the replay of it. It didn't look good when I watched it. I mean, I played Assassin's Creed 3 on Wii U for some reason at one point, and I feel like it ran better than that looked. So it's
yeah, that's weird.
They look real bad. Deltarune, which we talked about before, that's that Undertale game that's coming to Switch, also PS4, I think. February 28th, so that's coming in 2 weeks.
You can pre-download it right now.
What?
The first episode.
Oh, yeah.
You can't play it yet. I downloaded it.
Autosport, Grid Autosport coming.
Yeah, that's an old game.
Summer 2019. Dead by Daylight coming for fall 2019.
Who fuck cares?
Assassin's Creed 3, Hellblade coming for the Switch
with motion controls.
That's gonna run like ass.
Yeah.
A couple demos for you, which we'll talk about. Yoshi's Crafted World and Daemon X Machina.
Yep.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker got a free co-op update, as well as they're getting DLC that you can buy. And I believe that is your Nintendo Direct for February 13th.
But why was there
31 games in 35 minutes?
Oh, no Madden.
No Madden.
No Madden. No
Animal Crossing.
No Luigi's Mansion.
No Luigi's Mansion.
That's supposed to come out this year, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
Metroid Trilogy.
No Shin Megami Tensei.
No Persona 5 something.
They mentioned, they showed Joker for
they did show
Smash
Joker
Brothers. Not the Joker. They mentioned Bayonetta 3. They said they're still hard at work on Bayonetta 3.
As in they just fired the development team and hired Retro to do that too.
I don't know if they could fire. I don't think they could fire Platinum Games from that. I think Platinum Games still owns Bayonetta.
They must.
Nintendo just has the rights to publish it.
Yeah. I was happy with that Direct.
It didn't do a lot for me with the big name stuff. Like Mario Maker 2, I bought thinking I would get more into making levels, and I didn't. I was much more into playing levels, and I didn't even do that a lot, but that was only because I didn't play my Wii U. So maybe that was a lot of it for me. You know my feelings on Zelda, so I mean, I got nothing for you there.
I had coming into that, I'm like, okay, Luigi's Mansion's coming out this year, and Yoshi, maybe Animal Crossing, and then Daemon X Machina, and like that was it. And now there's like at least Fire Emblem. There's like at least 2 more games, which is good. that are coming out this year.
A lot of games coming out for the Switch. It just didn't do. I'm much more of a mark for, like I said, the Animal Crossing. Yes, Luigi's Mansion, some kind of Metroid, or even if they like, I really want them to remake those Galaxy games only because I never played them. But I'm holding out hope for that. But
I mean, they could still be doing that too. Also, I wouldn't be surprised.
Phoenix Wright Trilogy, which we've already talked about, could have shown that.
Yeah,
I'd like for that to get a little screen time.
They're probably not going to show that.
They're not.
I guess they might one day. I mean, I was happy to see Astral Chain because that came out of nowhere.
It's still weird though that it's coming out before Bayonetta.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know. It'd be crazy to see like what all Platinum Games is currently working on at any given time, because it seems like they have a shitload of projects that are just in development.
They're always doing something.
They're going to start selling merchandise too, supposedly.
And I wonder how many people work for Platinum Games. But
7.
Do they never sleep? Is that?
Yeah, they're robots.
Oh, I knew it.
They are from the astral plane, hence why they made the game Astral Chain.
Okay.
Anyway.
I get it.
I think that's it for the news. Why don't we fastly move into what we have been playing? And Ryan, why don't you start us off this week?
I am at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, and it was a big bummer when Sean died in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, man.
Head got blown the fuck off.
Yeah, I was not expecting it again. I thought, no.
Sure.
parents wouldn't do this.
Did you see the little? Did you see the little Bastion boy yet? Have you come to that part?
What Bastion?
I don't. It's not really, but boy, did that not look like a dude from? I don't know. Anyway,
I only played. I think I played like 30 minutes of Bastion, so I don't.
I mean, did you see the little blonde-haired boy that didn't look like?
Yeah, I did some rolling around with him. See the little. I don't know. I can't remember what the button is to make him roll in that game, but I hit that quite a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what that whole sequence of flying around on the Keyblades was real weird.
Oh no, I thought they were stealing that from Nier.
Is that a Nier thing? They talked about that on the Bombcast. I didn't finish that. Is that a second playthrough Nier thing, or is that a third playthrough thing in Nier?
That's the very end of the game.
Is it really?
Nier. Yeah. But you're not on a Keyblade. You're just kind of like doing a what are those, like vertical screen shooter type things where you're flying around and you're shooting the credits in Nier, and then at some point it gets very difficult and you can call on the help of your friends, and so a bunch of people who have also played the game. It's not really them, but they start helping you out.
That's cool.
And so that's kind of what they did in Kingdom Hearts 3 with the flying on the Keyblades.
Like that little boy comes out of nowhere and you have no idea who the fuck he is, and he's just like, "Hey, want some help?" And you're like,
the way that you talked about.
It looks like Roxas, but it's not Roxas. That was not Roxas. It was just some like
random person just like,
"Hey, you want some help?" Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why that's the little Bastion boy, because it's like some little blonde-haired kid that you have no idea who the fuck it is. And I'm like, what the fuck is this game? Like, what is happening right now?
I was like, I don't know. I'm sure you're from some spinoff that I never played. And
it was just some random Keyblade master that no one knows.
Okay. Well, maybe he's Kingdom Hearts 4. But yeah, I know it's just like a boss gauntlet at the end, and I'm not sure how many more I have to fight. But I'm kind of surprised. Like, I've only died one time in this game. And
I did that once too.
Yeah, I was watching a YouTube video while I was spamming A and didn't realize.
If that's not like, I love Kingdom Hearts, but if that's not the perfect encapsulation of this game, then I don't know what is.
So yeah, I didn't realize it, and then I saw it too late, and I didn't hit Y quick enough to transform into that rage form before they killed me. So
you had to hear Sora's O face. Oh,
I'm sure he said that. I don't remember.
Really weird.
But yeah, I'm pretty close to the end.
Yeah, you're very close to the end if you're doing that.
Yeah, I like how they just call the world Final World.
Yeah, and you're like with that weird.
But it's not the final world, because you go to the Keyblade graveyard after that.
You go somewhere else after that, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, so
that weird like chibi fucking bear thing. Weird.
I don't think I made it that far.
Like in the final world, where you're talking to that little dude, like,
oh yeah, no, exactly. Yeah,
put yourself back together, you son of a bitch. And you're like,
got a weird bag in the front. Yeah,
weird. And you're like, he's like, I've got a he's like, I had a buddy once, and you're like, do you want me to help you find him? And you're like, no. All right, cool, bye.
Should have made it a fanny pack. I don't know why.
It's just
some bag in the front. Maybe it's
bag of dicks.
Colonoscopy or what do they call it? Yeah, I think.
Jesus Christ.
No, I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah. Who knows? It seems like I'm just fighting Organization 13 people, and at some point, I'm gonna fight some old dude. Is what I'm guessing.
Oh man.
Yeah. Is that what's gonna happen? I'm gonna fight some old dude.
Yep.
I'm just waiting for the part where it's just all like tag team Roxas and shove that heart in Roxas, but I mean, he's already back.
Yeah, I mean, already it was only fucking 40 hours. Spoiler.
Well, even Roxas though, I guess it's Ventus, so we still have to shove the heart in Roxas. Yeah,
a lot of hearts and putting them places you don't want to know.
Yeah. I mean, they should just it should turn into that, that board game where you like have the little tweezers and you're pulling stuff out of the person.
Operation?
Yeah, just that where you just like take something and start shoving the heart in Roxas. Yeah. I feel like if they went in that direction, that would catch a lot of people off guard. Just get that heart in there. That's all you need.
Operation.
Dude, the last time I played Operation, I was probably 6 years old.
Were when you started talking, I'm like, this motherfucker's not gonna not know Operation. You're like, the tweezer and the heart game.
I knew. I'm pretty sure you guys knew what I was talking about. So
yeah, I did, but it's fucked up. I don't. Anyway,
I doubt you remember every board game when you were.
But Operation's pretty iconic, man.
I mean, I only played it once.
Oh God!
But I think it was memorable.
I'm not asking you to remember like Chinese checkers or,
I would remember Chinese checkers. That game is a crazy game. But
Plunk and shit.
Do they still make Operation? Like if you go to Target,
yeah, it's still like.
I mean, it's everywhere.
Fortnite Operation right now.
Yeah, it's probably a TV show also.
No, they call that House.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They also called it ER for a lot of years.
Inspired by the board game.
Yeah.
Oh, Operation. Jesus.
I can almost guarantee there's a popular board game that you do.
No, but it's just so it's so poetically you. Like it makes me happy.
You guys would know the name.
I don't know. It's just perfect. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts is great.
Yeah. Get that heart in Roxas. It's not going to happen. I'm guessing Roxas does not get the heart.
He has a heart to heart with somebody, but I don't know if he gets a heart inside of him. It's a heart on. Yeah.
Somebody just drops off a body, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we could use that body for."
Sword pinches off a load on his chest, and instead they use the body for nominee. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on in that game.
Yeah. I'd like to tell you I do, but I don't know.
Game of the year.
Friend of the show, Tony Welch, was like, "You fucking hated that game." I'm like, "No, I didn't." He's like, "Go back and listen to how bad you shit talk that game." I'm
you
like,
did shit on it a lot.
He's like, "Yeah, you shit on it so much." I'm like, "No way, I did not. I like that game." He's like, "Dude, I'd never play that game if I listened to you talk about it the way you did."
Well, I don't know how you describe what happens in Kingdom Hearts.
But that's the thing is like if you don't know what you're talking about or know what I'm talking about, then what am I supposed to say?
I mean, you like the way you were coming off like
real poopy,
disappointed, or I don't know, aggravated, I guess. But I knew you liked it, but you did come off that way.
Yeah, so. I gave him the benefit of the doubt of like, did I really go? He's like, dude, yeah, that you shit all over that fucking game.
Yeah,
it was like I cognizantly did not know that I was doing that, but then I gave it a 64 out of 74.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised because you were shitting on it, and you're like, "Oh, it's nearly perfect."
I didn't say it was fucking Resident Evil 2 over here.
Hey, it's only 10 points from the top.
That's all right. Tony also decided to harass me about the fact that I only use a fucking 77 and surmise the score all the time. He's like, if I hear you use 77 one more time and lose, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit.
Pretty sure I lost all of them this time. So many low scores.
Oh fuck. Anyway, all right. Aside from Kingdom Hearts 3, what else you been playing?
I just started Far Cry New Dawn, and it looks very similar to Far Cry 5. Same setting and all that stuff, just a lot more pink. So, and I think it's gonna have crazy words.
The singer or the color?
It was the singer, but in that like Zoom thing form you were showing us earlier. So
Zoom?
Yeah.
Big Zoom, yeah.
Not the tiny version, the larger version. Yeah.
Oh, okay. She's about to get this party started.
Yeah. I don't know if I could name another song from her.
Yeah.
Is her song like? Do you listen to her song first and then listen to Andrew WK Party Hard next, or?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play her in Far Cry New Dawn and then play Rage 2 and hope I find the clear winner here.
Yeah, I feel like she's like the pre-game party and Andrew WK's the real party. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because she's demanding you get the party started.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't started yet, and he's
WK
like,
is telling you to fucking party hard.
Yeah, like
he's saying
WK's doing like a keg stand. Yeah.
But he's saying when it's time to party, we will party hard. Well, I guess, does he know when it is?
I mean, he also tells you to do a lot of other things inside of partying. Like he just parties all the time.
Like do an 8-ball of coke at this party.
Eddie Murphy is clearly like the after party.
Trying to say that he killed trying to tell me.
But his girl likes to party all the time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I just said. His girl likes to party all the time.
Okay.
That's what he's closing. He's closing the show because his girl's coming home after too much cocaine, and he's sad because his girl likes to party all the time.
Yeah,
it's too bad.
It is.
Well, I mean, is Andrew WK still putting out new songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are any of them about partying or?
Yeah.
Probably. I think he had a new album last year.
Yep. That man doesn't stop partying.
How many pairs of white pants do you think he owns?
You can never let down. Man. Don't you understand?
I watched that Futurama episode the other day. I don't know if you guys watched like Futurama. It had Slurms McKenzie in there who would never stop partying.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that episode is definitely a good one. That's when it's like the Willy Wonka style episode when they go to the factory.
Yeah, it's so good.
But yeah, so I haven't got very far in it, but it seems like it's going to be a little crazier with the weapons because it already starts you off where you craft like a saw, it's like a bone, crossbow type gun. Yeah.
Ready.
First, you do a little seesaw with Pink, and then you when you get bored of that, it's the if you seesaw with her for 15 minutes.
Wait, what?
The game is over. If you don't
seesaw by the seashore,
then you have to go craft the crossbow with the saws.
The mac and cheese.
So I don't know how crazy the weapons will get, or if that's like the crazy weapon you get. But I guess they had some of that in Far Cry 5 where you get a like weird alien weapon, but I think that was like optional.
Yeah, I think it was.
So it'd be cool to see if Cheeseburger's still alive. I don't know how long bears live. They probably don't live long enough for Cheeseburger to still be alive.
After the apocalypse, I don't think anybody lived, did they?
Well, for the apocalypse happening, like you can't even like just from the initial areas that I've gone through, you couldn't even tell there was a nuclear apocalypse. It just looks like you're in the country.
Hope County still, yeah.
So I'm not sure why they chose to go that direction. I guess it's years later, but still kind of weird.
It was easy for them to take those assets and plug new shit into it and release a game.
Yeah, they just put a lot more pink stuff in it. Yeah.
Yep. A lot of party starting. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of pink going on in Montana.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Montana is aware of how much pink is in Montana.
How much stink is in Montana is what I need to know.
Oh man.
I don't know. I think that's getting into spoiler territory.
Oh, fair enough.
It's like the number one export of Montana.
All right, I will move on to what I've been playing. And let's see what I want to talk about first. I purchased Destiny 2 Forsaken on Newegg the other day because it was $20 or $15.
Did you get the UK version?
No, I think it's the regular US version. I don't know. It's still in the wrapping. I just got it today. But
you'll know if you see Peggy, whatever. I don't know.
18.
I don't think it's 18.
Yeah,
it's like 15.
Peggy T. Peg Bundy. Yeah. But I picked that up. I've been wanting to play the DLC for Destiny for a while, and that'll give me a nice little stopgap between when I finally stop playing other games and some new hot releases coming out. But
you're ready for Sean to die in that?
Yeah, I'm ready for Mendez. Yep, Sean Mendez. It is in his blood. No one's gonna.
I like how you make all these music jokes, and Ryan probably never gets them.
Chance is gonna get them.
I don't know.
I barely think you're gonna get them, Ralph. But I'm surprised. I appreciate that you do.
I'm thinking in my head, like, who is the Sean Mendez that I would know? And,
it's like a baseball player. Or something.
Sean Melendez. Yeah. Sean Kemp. I should have been.
I don't know anybody of the Sean Mendez variety.
Fucking. Who is it? Is it Carl? Was it Carl Malone that was in Lego Movie 2? We went and saw Lego Movie 2.
Carl Malone.
Cheryl Swoops is in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I will say.
Is there a basketball scene or?
No, it's just showing like different Lego, characters like it does. Did you see the first one?
Canadian singer, yeah. Is that what you're talking about? This Canadian singer, Shawn Mendes?
Yes, Shawn Mendes, the Canadian singer, yes.
Yeah, he's different than 20 years old. What would make you think I would know who the hell this person is?
I don't know. I'm just making a joke.
See, I don't even know what. Can't remember the name of the freaking show now. But
Operation.
Yeah,
Operation. Yeah. Yeah, at one point it's just showing, like it did in the first movie, where it just shows a bunch of different characters and like Lego style characters, and you see Cheryl Swoops and Gary Payton are both
nice.
in
The glove.
Lego, and it's literally voiced by Gary Payton and Cheryl Swoops, which is pretty good. There's some pretty cool. What?
Or God Zeppelin there. Yeah, that's a good combo.
What?
Shawn Mendes guy says his influencer Garth Brooks and Led Zeppelin.
Sure.
I don't know what happens when you combine those two.
You get Shawn Mendes.
Yep.
Clearly. Let's see. So I played some Super Mario Bros. 2 that got put on the Nintendo Online service the other day. That game is still fucking great, and I'm still real bad at it. But God, I love that game and its soundtrack.
It's hard.
It's so hard, and I don't like the way that it's set up because it's not like on a normal Super Nintendo controller. Like run and jump are very like connected. Where on the Switch controller, it's two opposite buttons, so can't do it as well.
You can't change controls.
I didn't try. I'm not saying that you
can use that Xbox accessibility controller.
Yes, I need to connect that up to play it with my dick instead. Yeah. The only thing I want to do is
hook up that Xbox Elite controller on your Switch.
Yeah.
The dashboard works. It's fine.
Yeah.
I would assume they'd let you change that because, like, yeah, B and A, if it's still set up that way where A's jumping and B's running.
They're opposite. They're like left and right, not X and
Well, you want it to be Y running and B jumping.
Yes,
at least I would.
That's what I want. So it was a little tougher. Who's your player when you come to Super Mario Bros. 2? There, Ralph. Who do you play
Princess,
as?
Obviously.
You go Princess. See, I'm a Luigi guy. I like the.
Yes, that's the one. It's harder with Luigi.
I know, but I love
higher, but he's fucking goofy.
I like Luigi too when I would play that.
What? You float with the princess? It's easier.
I love the Luigi jump, man. It's all doofy and he shakes his little legs, and it's great.
No, why would you ever?
I don't know.
Princess is everyone's main. It should be.
No, Luigi is the Dark Souls mode on.
Well, that's fine. I mean, but on like Super Mario 3D World, like I always pick Princess because she can float.
Yeah, and just never. I always like Luigi's little legs kicking in the air.
I mean, I don't go by who I like. I go by what makes it easier to play. Yeah, the soundtrack is fantastic.
Oh, it's just so almost like fucking yes, dude. Like, I was so pumped to play it. I love
Birdo.
Yes,
Birdo's a boy, but looks like a girl.
It's literally one of the best games of all time. So good.
It's up there.
Let's see. We also the wife and I watched her play some Tetris 99. Coconut really likes that game. I play some Battle Royale games. She has played some Fortnite in her day. She likes Tetris. Tetris 99 is free, especially, and then when you have Nintendo Online, obviously you can play it. It's Tetris Battle Royale. It's you versus 98 other people that are playing Tetris at the same time, where you can attack. You can attack people that are attacking you. The way you attack is by clearing lines and playing the actual Tetris game.
Can you hit anybody with a frying pan?
No frying pans, unfortunately. No.
When do you jump out of the plane?
The plane is you waiting for the loading screen. That's all it is.
I don't.
When do you at the end? Do you square off against a ninja, or
there might be a ninja in there somewhere, but it's buried deep below all the Tetris.
Did I tell you guys about how Walmart sells ninja posters?
Oh
no.
Not even kidding. Look sometime.
I don't go to Walmart, so.
Oh man, they probably have Shawn Mendes posters too.
They probably do. I would probably bet money on it.
You're right, not wrong. But yeah, Tetris 99 is seemingly a good time. The Coconut has had a very good time playing it. She gets, I asked her if she was getting not addicted, but if it gave her that mentality of, all right, I died, I want to go back in and play again. And, it's got that pretty quick repetitiveness of you're out, you can jump right out, or you can watch the match finish. The way you can attack, like I said, is you can set your attack bar over whenever you clear a line to random to attack the person that has cleared or like knocked out the most people, or attack people that are attacking you. So play a little bit more defensively. So the game is, for being a free game that they dropped that day, is pretty cool. It's very simple, but it's pretty nifty.
What so you can like level up and stuff, right?
Yeah, you level up throughout the.
What does that do?
I've not heard from the coconut what you get.
Make a number bigger.
Yeah, I think that's all it is. You're not level 4, you're level 42, and you get more experience, or people looking at you funnier that, hey, you play a lot of Tetris. Here's a Tetramino or something.
So are people going to start saying, let's settle this in Tetris?
Yes.
Smash.
Smash is dead. Long live Smash.
Can you buy armor for your
Tetramino
piece? Yeah.
I hope so. I bought some armor for my T-piece a long time ago. Trojans.
Didn't work.
It didn't work.
The 3 times you used them, they did not work.
Blew right through those fuckers. It's like I was Brad Pitt down there.
Oh no.
Wasn't he? No, he was Troy. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Bad joke.
I didn't even get it.
I know you didn't. That's why I had to say it out. I had to clarify what I was trying to say, because you're like, this asshole's making more jokes than no one's going to get.
Achilles, I get it.
Making my, yeah, right. I played that Yoshi's Crafted World demo that also got released during that direct, and that game is just full of charm, and I fell instantly in love with that game. I've always been a big proponent of Yoshi's games, Super Mario World 2. I love the Yoshi games. I even told the coconuts we're getting ready to fire up, getting ready to press start. I'm like, how fast am I going to hear the Yoshi? Oh! And almost immediately when you do the jump, it's the same fucking sound. Just nothing's changed in 20 years of Yoshi. I'm like, yep, this is what I was looking for. I love
punch him in the head though.
I love that. I love that it's not a radial like moving as you go. You move it with the switch, with the fucking
stick
itself. Fuck, joystick itself. That feels way better than it just trying to time it. I also love the depth of field that it has of, hey, there's this house in the background and you can shoot a fucking egg at that. You can shoot at the Shy Guy back there. Hey, there's a cow even farther back there. See if you can hit that, and you can hit that too. And just the different things you can do throughout the world to interact with it, and the way the cardboard looks, and just the replayability that the game is clearly built into what you can do. I mean, you replay that first level, is it 3 times?
Well, like you can chase the dogs or whatever.
I did the dogs.
Yep. And then you can go get the
cows.
Hit the cows for that guy. Yeah, it was weird to have like a mission.
Yeah.
You hit these cows for me? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I caught the poochies, but then I didn't realize. I thought you had to go back to where you started at, not actually just basically replay the level in reverse. So it took me longer than it should have, because I walked all the way back to the train.
Flipped it and reversed it.
Yeah. Yep. Drop down, flip it, and reverse it.
No, that was cool though, how you did play the level in reverse.
Yeah, and you can tell the cardboard from the other angle, and it's just, you can tell they put a lot of work into that game, and it is fucking cool.
Your depth of field comment reminded me, there was an article earlier about Nintendo is going to reveal some VR thing.
Oh, what?
This year, supposedly.
Labo VR?
I don't know. It could be related somehow. I don't know how. But it's like current, or like games that are coming out this year, or current Switch games could use it. So I could see that Yoshi game using that, because that
Labo thing reminded me. I was watching some YouTube channel that was doing like the top 15 hunks in video gaming for 2018, and number 1 was the Labo fishing pole.
Okay, yeah. It's pretty hunky.
The last thing I played is more Apex Legends, because I fucking love that game. I'm really worried that I might not stop playing that game this year, because at any given moment, I just want to play more Apex Legends, and I got my first win finally, and that felt real good. I even got the last kill. Well, I guess I've gotten 2 wins, and both times I got the last kill. So that's felt real good, and it's a lot of fun to play that game. A lot of fun. Over 25 million players now. It's a good time.
Nice. Game of the year. Is it better than Kingdom Hearts?
No comment.
Kingdom Hearts is shit. We all know.
No comment.
We all know your thoughts.
I also bought this book here, which I think I about dropped that right onto the laptop.
It's ruined now.
Yeah, it's broken now. But I sent this to you guys about that soft cover. I haven't opened it yet just because I want to actually be able to look at it when I get it. But
we'll be able to read it.
I got some pretty cool like art pieces in the game itself or in the book itself. Oh, looks kind of cool.
F-Zero, yeah.
That
book was a $9.99 value.
For free e-guide, yeah. Bonus speed run video. That's just what I need. But for $12, fuck yeah. Put that in the old video game collection.
It's not a video game.
It's going in there anyway.
You try to put it in there, see what happens.
I put it in there 3 times. Just kids come out. It's bad. Bad
I don't think your Super Nintendo should be popping out children, but
I bought one of those ones.
Yeah.
Is that why it's so yellow?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that looked at.
Mine's not so yellow. It's more. Anyway.
Okay.
Ralph, what about you? What did you think about the Yoshi's Crafted World demo?
Oh, I liked it. I mean, it feels a lot like Yoshi's Woolly World, which is fine.
It's a good game.
Yeah, it seemed fun. It's kind of easy, but
really easy.
All the Yoshi games seem to be easy. So
I think the kids are really going to get into it.
Yeah, I can see kids loving that shit.
So no Baby Mario. Nobody's on Yoshi.
Not
yet. Thankfully, no.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's the worst part about Super Mario World 2.
Did Baby Mario punch
Mario crying?
It's fine.
I mean, I'm not saying the game's bad.
Yeah,
like, Ryan may say
crying. That game was terrible to me, but
Operation, great game. Super Mario World 2, trash.
Well, I only played Operation one time, so it couldn't be that great.
Yeah, I got Yoshi on pre-order. We already know this is happening. Played some of that Daemon X Machina. It calls them the prototype missions.
Is it X or is it Cross?
They said X in the direct.
Yeah, it's probably Cross.
Okay.
I don't know. And I feel like it should be Demon, but I guess it's Daemon.
Daemon, Gerudo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
DAE.
Yeah, DAE.
Yeah, that's probably why they're calling it Daemon.
I just assumed that'd still be pronounced Demon, but it's not. So Derek, you didn't try this out?
I did not get a chance to play I downloaded it. I had to delete Golf Story, sad day. To download it because I didn't have any space, but yes.
Okay. I mean, the demo's pretty cool. It's got quite a few missions on it. Like if someone wanted to try it, so you just like create your own character, and you like throw it in this hub world, and you get inside a mech, which you can also customize your mech thing. I guess it's a mech. I don't know. It flies in the air. I don't know specifics about this about robot shit suits. And you're just going around shooting shit in the air and on the ground. You can like destroy an enemy and like drop a weapon. You can pick it up, and then before your next mission, you can equip new weapons. So like you can put a weapon or a shield in each of your arm spots, and you can equip different arms also, and then you put the different things in the hands of the arms, and you got different shit you can put on your shoulders. Like you can customize a lot of stuff. And it's, I don't know, it feels fun to play. Like shooting's fun. Watch shit blow up. I don't know.
Does it look like an anime game?
I don't know. Not exactly, I guess. I've been skipping all the cutscene stuff though, because I don't want to see that in the demo. I just want to see how it plays. I don't know. If somebody was interested in it, I would recommend that demo, because I mean it's got a lot of stuff in it for a demo. It's got more than that Yoshi demo does. It only has that one level and the Yoshi one. Of course, you can play it 3 times, I guess, but whatever. Daemon X Machina. I think that comes out in the summer, but that may not be right.
A lot of that stuff comes out in like June-ish.
Okay. Yeah, I think Nintendo's publishing that also.
I believe they do. They are, yes.
Man.
Correctly.
And I played some more Ride the Hell. I think I just defeated Big Dick and Triple Six, who are the
just Big Daddy Diesel and Shawn Michaels.
Pretty much, except the guy's name is Big Dick. And then I think Caesar's the final boss, so I'm getting ready to
wrap that up. Out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know, Triple Six, man. You like fight him in a sawmill, and you like put him on this conveyor thing that goes through these giant saws that are meant for logs. And he tells you everything you want to know. And it's like, okay, will you spare me now? And your guy's like, no. And then gets fucking murdered.
Jesus
as hell.
Did they show him getting murdered? Like his body getting cut up, or do they just show a bunch of blood?
They just show a bunch of blood, disappointingly, and then you have sex with his body.
And then you utter those famous words.
I finished.
I finished.
His clothes survived all that, is what you're telling us.
Yeah, it's just a little redder than normal. Yeah, I don't know. The game's a blast. It's so fucking dumb. Oh man, not one of the worst games of all time.
Sorry.
It's too bad.
I know I fucked it up.
There's like more. I wish I was like streaming this, or at least archiving this playthrough.
You should have.
Because I don't know how to. I don't know. With a PS3, I've heard it's complicated because there's something built in to where Sony doesn't want you to stream out of it. I don't know. Friend of the show, Grim Cracker, was telling me, because he runs a Twitch channel, and he was saying he had to go get like a special Elgato or something that would actually let him bypass something in a PS3. Yeah. I don't know what any of that is or what any of that means. So, but on the 360 version, I'm just hoping for it to get the backwards compatibility, then play it on the Xbox One.
I can't imagine that happening.
I know. Probably not.
Big surprise if
I mean, maybe on PS5 when that disc drive lets you play everything. We'll see.
Yeah.
Everything but Ride to Hell.
Yeah.
Probably.
Has standards. Yeah.
Standards. Yeah. Sony has standards.
Yeah. Did you see that? This has nothing to do with that, but this Twitter, something was posted on Twitter during that Nintendo Direct of the Twitter account was called like Tetris 99 game, and it showed a PSP playing Tetris 99, and it said something like, "It's finally released. Tetris 99 is now playable on the PlayStation Portable." Yeah. And people thought it was real because it looks real as hell, but somebody had to dig and find out that wasn't a real Twitter account.
That's amazing.
Not an official one, but it looked awesome. Man,
I don't even know if you can. I wonder if you can access the PlayStation Store on.
You can't.
When did they shut that down?
I don't know. It's annoying though.
It's a bummer. Maybe on Vita.
Yeah, I think you still can. Yeah, Ride to Hell. I need to finish that. I think that's all I got. Well, no, I played some Game Boy Advance stuff. We don't have to talk about that.
Well, I mean, we on a tighter schedule, but if you want to say something, if you have something to say, go for it, man.
No.
All right, right on. That's everything that we have been playing. So why don't we move on to the final segment of the night? It's Surmise the Score.
Oh, I thought it was the end credits.
No, those are nowhere near as fun.
Where we read those out every episode.
Thank you
to our Patreons.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay,
to Mr. Patreon. Yeah.
Mr. Patron. Mr. Robert Kraft for sponsoring our show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kraft Foods presents the Level Up Show podcast.
You're damn right.
This is the macaroni Surmise the Score, the Blue Box special.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah. The Blue Ball special.
The Kraft dinner of the podcast.
We all got the Blue Box Blues
song. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that commercial. Surmise the Score, the segment of the show where we try to guess the meta scores of games that aren't out yet, Metacritic scores. And most of the time, we're not great at it. One of us is every time, though.
There's no way it's me this time.
Let's see. A few times ago, we surmised the score for Jump Force. That may have been last time, which was some kind of fighting game with Shonen Jump shit.
Got a lot of Dragon Ball Z characters in it.
And like One Piece or something. I don't know anything about this
stuff in there. Yeah.
Anime stuff. 58 out of 100.
Yeesh.
58. That's the PS4 version.
Hmm.
Oh man, 58. Do some math.
Didn't have enough anime.
Must not have. There's only 58% anime.
Yeah, needed more anime. I think that's what it was.
It's too bad. Coming in dead last. Oh gosh, he's last. With the guess of 82 was Ryan.
Yeah. I saw those scores this week and I was like, oh man, oh no way am I anywhere close to these.
You might still win one. We'll see. Coming in second with a guess of 75 was Derek.
Yep, I knew that score.
And not nailing it, but winning with a guess of 70 was Ralph. I have won the right.
Crazy how that game got reviewed.
Yeah, it is. I did not expect it. I didn't know anything about it. I did not expect it to be that low. I get to remove a game from the top 100 worst games of all time list to help us determine what are the worst games of all time. I know that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna remove. Man, how about? I know it's bad, but WCW Nitro.
All the wrestling games are coming off of this list.
These wrestling games are not good.
But it's not. I had fun with it like for a little while.
Oh yeah, so did I. When I was a child and not playing Operation, I was playing a shitload of Nitro.
Yeah, we all were.
I almost bought WCW versus the World a couple days ago, but I did not.
I did not long ago. Yeah, that thing's like dirt cheap. All right. Next up, we have Metro Exodus. Which is this game even out yet?
Came out today. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Friday was a big day.
Big day. Crackdown. This Far Cry Metro Crackdown Far Cry. I'm missing one more.
Operation.
Yeah. Operation's always out. Yeah.
Crackdown Operation.
Crackdown. This is Operation Crackdown. They're trying to find the heart of Crackdown.
A Terry Crews. 84.
Crews.
I want to rent this game. I know, and the other ones are on sale too, which I've been thinking about buying. Though they're on sale on PlayStation for $7.50 a piece, which is pretty cheap.
Yeah, I'm probably will buy this one. It's like $20.
Yeah.
84. That's the PC version. That had the most reviews. So coming in. Well, this is a tie. For dead last.
Oh God, damn it!
Oh man.
Where's my magic number? 77 or 64?
Coming in dead last was the guesses of 81 and 87 respectively.
Nope.
I think I won this one.
It's got a 77 in it or 7 in it, so it's got to be me.
It's Derek and Ralph.
Yep.
I had the 7 in mine.
Oh damn it!
Ryan nailed it with an 84. You gotta get that pre-order going.
I will play it. Just I don't like those games that much, so I don't want to buy it for that high of a price.
I don't like that game, but I will play it. That's what I just heard.
This one's supposed to be a little different than the other two, like a little more open world-ish.
Like a battle royale situation. There's like 100 bullets fall from the sky.
Like 100 Metro could inflict whatever pain doing that line does on to whoever's trying to hurt you. That's what's going on in this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, you've won the round.
A bunch of lines. No, I don't think there's any cocaine in Metro Exodus. But there is in Tetris. Man, there's so many bad games left.
Yeah, there are.
Let's see. Which South Park is this? You talking like the just the regular, the first one that came out on 64?
Is that mine? I think that's the 64 one. Yeah.
It says Ralph next to it.
Oh,
but...
sorry. Maybe it's Ralph.
That's just the first-person shooter one, even though they were all bad.
I'm gonna remove that one.
That's fine. I almost did that just a little bit ago. It's a bad game, but it's not the worst game. South Park on Nintendo 64. I remember getting that right after Christmas one year because I had money, and I think it came out after Christmas. I don't know, which seems weird. And I got it, and I'm like, man, this sucks. But I played it anyway.
Yeah, one of the my next door neighbor had it, and I had no idea if it was any good or not. So was all excited to go there and play it, and it's just like, what the hell is this?
It's like, what if we took Turok and made it South Park, or the other way around? I guess. Oh man. All right. Next up, we have Crackdown 3.
Oh.
Oh no. Crackdown 3, 60 out of 100.
Oh, boy.
It's not hot. But hey, it's a game, I guess, which surprised me.
They wouldn't have done the multiplayer stuff if they got a higher score. Because I've been listening. I don't really read reviews anymore. I mostly watch people review it on YouTube. And a lot of them have been saying that the single player isn't that bad, but the multiplayer is just garbage. But I don't know.
Yeah, if they could just release a single player like at a cheaper price or something.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
All the videos I saw look exactly like the first Crackdown, and I thought that first Crackdown was terrible. But...
And it's free right now on Xbox One, supposedly. I haven't checked. One
X enhanced.
60 out of 100, coming in dead ass last with a guess of 81. Coming in second. Oh, that was Derek.
I did 81 twice. Oh man,
they switched it up and for the worse.
Wow.
Coming in second with a guess of 73 was Ryan.
Yeah.
And
Ralph's at it again with the white vans.
And nailing it with 70. Ralph. Well,
do you think they should have just not even released this game? Like why? Like this is like a Recore thing, like where they just like delay it and delay it.
I think they just had to get it out. I think it just had to be done with it.
But they throw out garbage like this, and then they cancel Scalebound.
Oh my god, are we still on Scalebound?
It just blows my mind. Like I don't know what Microsoft is doing. And what
all I want is the Dragon game. God damn it!
Well, I don't know what they think a good game is.
I don't know why they just didn't release this on Game Pass.
Yeah, that would have been a better call.
Just Game
Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, because what if they've released Sea of Thieves? Not that great. Recore, that was not very good either. Crackdown, also not very good. And then State of Decay is questionable. It's like what I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, they had Forza. That's about it.
Oh yeah, so Forza's like their probably the highest quality game they have. In second to maybe Halo, but I think Halo is kind of on the decline. Yeah, too. Gears of War is also kind of like on the decline as well.
Yeah.
But so they got those three. I don't know. Maybe they bought all those studios. Maybe it'll change. But yeah, I still can't believe like they put all that money and effort into Crackdown.
They bought all those studios to help make Crackdown 3, though.
Yeah.
To help finish it.
Could have done that with Scalebound.
Nope, it was too far gone. No.
Rob, what game's coming off this list?
God damn it.
I'm going to take Shadow of the Hedgehog off of here. It's a terrible game, but it may have been all right at the time it came out. I don't know. I played it much later, and fuck it, it's terrible. Gosh, why does he have a gun? Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, we got one more. Far Cry New Dawn, the aforementioned. 73 out of 100. It's the PS4 version. Coming in dead last with a guess of 85.
Oh, man.
Was Ryan.
Oh,
yeah,
Ryan. Oh. Woo. I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope.
Coming in second with a guess of 80 was Ralph. Man,
oh my God.
Your boy's going to be happy.
I got it.
77.
77, I got it.
And
Fuck you, Tony, I won. Asshole. Suck a dick.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Don't tell our only maybe listener that.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Derek,
I'm sorry.
you get to remove a game from this list.
All right,
I'm right to hell.
I'm gonna pull off this game. It's probably not. It was more just everything surrounding the game that made it bad. I mean, I didn't really enjoy the game itself. It was very boring, but it looked real nice and it played fine. But the external pieces of the game made it the worst game. But I don't think it is the worst game of all time. That's Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Star Wars Battlefront 2. And you mean the newer one?
Yes. PS4.
Is that the only current gen game on the list?
Drawn to Death.
I put Drawn to Death on. That game is fucking trash, though.
Mighty Number 9.
I guess also put that on there. Yeah, that's also trash.
Wait, there was Murdered Soul Suspect. That was on old consoles too, though.
Well, that was reluctantly put.
2K16 is also PS4.
No,
reluctantly put on
there. Steel Diver. That's
still up there.
Modern.
I almost pulled that off there I almost pulled that off there too, but I remembered I bought that for like $3, so no.
That was the launch game. How many people probably bought that game as a launch game?
Oh, it's so bad. Gosh. So bad. What a piece of shit.
That should have went to Game Pass.
On Nintendo,
yeah. They're friends with Microsoft now. Make it happen.
Yeah. Best buddies.
Still no reviews for Anthem. So we're gonna go
soon enough. Will you refresh us on what our Anthem scores are, please?
Anthem. Derek has a 93.
Oh boy! Oh boy! What did I do? I want to redact that.
Ryan's got 79, and Ralph has an 80.
I want to redact my 93.
You can make it a 39. That's the only thing you can do at this point. That's the rules.
I might take that. Oh fuck! 93. Who let me say that? Why would you let me put that on there?
Nope. None of us let you say anything.
We do this because 93. Did you just play one of the betas or something?
I don't know what I was thinking.
He watched the trailer.
They watched the E3 one before they showed before the downgrade happened.
Oh, he just listened to the Star Spangled Banner. He's like, "That's an anthem. That's a great anthem." 93. Not the best anthem though. Well, I guess we could surmise a couple scores.
Sure.
We got Dirt Rally 2.0, which is a racing game. That's about all I know about Dirt Rally. It must be a rally racing, which is like dirt road.
The Jeeps with the roll bars, rally cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. The race with the clothes on. That's how dirty it is.
Yeah, it's very dirty. How about I go first here? Dirt Rally 2.0. How about 78?
Should have goat me
75.
God,
75. Derek.
James.
Right in the middle.
I'm gonna go 71.
71. All right. And the only other one I have for us is Trials Rising, the newest Trials game, which is you're riding motorcycles or bikes. I don't even remember now.
Motorbikes.
Constantly have a boner in this one. Is that why it's called Trials Rising? Or
yeah, it might be
Trials.
It's the thing now, you pop a bunch of Viagra and then you get on your dirt bike.
Yep.
I'd believe it. It's like physicsy. I don't describe things. You all know what this is.
There's like a million Trials games now, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of games.
It's like quick restart game where you do a bunch of flips and make it to the end of a course, and then fireworks happen.
That works. There's a lot of games that like Ape Trials games also now.
Ape
Escape is one of them. Ryan, what do you got? Trials Rising.
78.
78. Derek.
80.
80. Ralph. 72.
Ooh.
All right. That's all I got.
All right. Ralph, you got a new guitar?
I did.
That's awesome. Where'd you get that at?
Was that on like Instagram or something?
It's on the Book of Face.
What the hell? That's weird.
She tagged you in it too. It's fine.
That's weird. I got it from Guitar Center's website.
Nice.
It's an 8-string. I
saw it was an 8-string. That's great. I didn't know you could play an 8-string.
I mean, if you could play one of them, you could play all of them.
Right on.
It's just got two extra. The two extra strings are lower, so it's like real heavy ass metal is what most people use them for.
Sure.
Like maybe death metal, deathcore, something like that.
I'm into that. It looked really nice, like the finish on it. What color is it? The picture that was up was black and white, so I could not tell.
Yeah, it's black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most metal-ish guitars are just solid black.
Black is the soul.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted like something funky colored, but that works.
Yeah. You could paint it pink. Get the party started.
You can also paint it black.
You can paint it pink, and then as you paint it black, listen to Pink or paint it black.
Yeah, that's fine.
Either way,
I'll do that.
That's kind of cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a tax return.
We haven't even filed yet.
I haven't done it yet either.
Man.
We have to go see somebody though for the Coconut Wife stuff, so that's why we're waiting.
Oh no, I just had to see TurboTax.
Yeah, Turbo. When you're doing it like after just like 2 jobs, it's real easy.
But, yeah.
Does that mean we're getting new music soon? Maybe. Yes. Maybe.
I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to play. We'll see what happens. I can't death metal.
Not yet. Well, you don't have to sing it. You can just play it. You can just do a whole instrumental album.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to a whole instrumental album myself, so I wouldn't make one.
If you make an instrumental album, can you at least include one with the clarinet and just kind of counteract Ghosts with the saxophone?
If I had access to a clarinet, perhaps.
What's Kenny G play?
Get a digital clarinet.
Get a didgeridoo.
Yeah.
That's what he meant. Yeah. Kenny G plays. I don't know what that thing's called.
Is it the clarinet that he plays?
It probably is. I don't know.
I thought Kenny G was a man of many instruments.
He might be.
He probably is, but I think it looks. I thought it looks like a clarinet, but it's called something else. But Kevin Garnett.
The Kevin Garnett.
Like the trombone the whole time.
I have a trombone. I could make that happen.
Kenny G. Oh no, Kenny G plays a saxophone.
I don't know.
American saxophonist Kenny G.
Is that all he does?
I thought he did something else.
I don't know.
No idea.
Let's see. He just released it. His last album was 2015, and it is still him. And that's bossa nova genre music. Whatever the fuck that means. And it's 10 songs, and it's an hour long.
Hey man,
all of the sax.
That's baby making music right there.
Yeah, but on some G.
Why do you think Kanye had Kenny G serenade Kim Kardashian?
Because Kanye West doesn't even know what Operation is. He doesn't fucking know who Kenny G is.
What? He probably created Operation.
He's like, hey, I'm aren't you Weird Al? Come on over here, play some funny music for me and my wife. And he comes up with a saxophone, just starts playing.
It's hilarious.
So what I want you to do is just walk up to somebody on the street corner, start just shredding right in front of them.
Shredding some Kenny G.
Yeah, there you go. Grandma, what was it like?
This is my little Kenny G cover.
That's what I need in my life.
Some smooth jazz death metal. It's a new genre.
Do your best Slayer impression and it'll be fine.
Oh, man. Speaking of all that, Corey Taylor of Slipknot said he wanted to make a dark jazz album. And I just wanted to like kick him in the nuts.
Speaking of all that, they're rebooting all that. So there's that too. And Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Why not?
Sure.
Get Ryan Gosling in there. Or was that the Goosebumps show? I don't know.
Goosebumps. Wait. No, you're right. It was Are You Afraid of the Dark. Could have been both, but I think it's Are You Afraid of the Dark.
It's all the same show.
It is. Kind of like this show. 185 episodes. It's all the same. That not much has changed.
One day we'll get it right.
I doubt that. Episode 200 forever looming. Not forever, but soon enough. It'll be here. What's on deck for next week? Ryan, you gonna finish up Kingdom Hearts 3 and probably Far Cry?
I'll try to. I don't know if it'll happen. We'll have to try to.
All right. Ralph, what about you? What do you got going on for next week?
I guess finish Ride to Hell. I don't really know otherwise.
You should get Kingdom Hearts 3 and watch them shove that heart into Roxas.
Watch them play Operation, yeah.
You should just stream
the ending,
the beating party for us since Derek didn't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it past the one adventure we had. It was
show that on YouTube. I don't know if you can show somebody shoving a heart into somebody on YouTube.
Just live streaming playing Operation.
Temple of Doom. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Alfred Molina is gonna die.
Yeah, I think I like so if that is what happens, I would hope they would just play the Temple of Doom scene in reverse.
It gets unmelted.
Yeah. So
not as many Nazis in this one.
Well, I don't think Disney. Well, yeah, I don't think Disney would be okay with Nazis.
But they were at one time, not anymore though. I don't think.
Yeah.
So nothing else for you, Ralph. Just Ride to Hell, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of
much more.
Anything else? I keep almost downloading Road Redemption because it's on sale on the Switch.
Tetris. Pick up Guacamelee. It's on sale right now too. Guacamelee 2.
I don't like Guacamelee. I tried.
Fine.
Is it the first one or the second one? Didn't they make a sequel?
Second one's on sale from PSN for like $12, which I'm very tempted to pick up because I liked that first one a lot. Platforming, man. Platforming.
Not for me. I don't know. Somehow it didn't feel right. But I mean, people like it, so it's fine.
Right on.
It happens.
I'll probably just end up playing a lot more Apex Legends, and I'll see if I can get away from that and finish up, Yakuza Kiwami. Maybe put in Yakuza 6 and just go all over the map without what fucking Yakuza games I'm playing. And then I don't know.
Short games. So
yeah, I mean, I need to get back to Origins. I need to clean up the games that I'm like in the middle of. So finish Origins, finish Yakuza before I jump into playing anything else. I probably won't play Destiny for a little while, but I could play. Talked about it last week. I still need to beat that walking simulator, DRS there.
Well, you're gonna speed run that.
Yes, I am. 3 minutes or less. 30 minutes or less, just like the bomb.
Do some clipping to get that to go. I don't know.
I'll stream that whole 2-hour adventure. That's what I'll do.
I think it's by default. I think you can beat it in under 2 hours by just pushing forward. I think it took me like an hour and a half to beat that game.
I will be pushing forward.
I think I paid $2 for it or something like that. $2 to push forward.
Yeah. Did you press X to pay respects at the end?
Oh, yeah. I don't think X does anything. I could do that.
Does it double jump?
It actually makes you go backwards.
How are the graphics on level 3?
Tight.
Yeah, that's all we getting is tight graphics in that game.
What's Grandma Soda think of this game?
I don't know if she's aware of its existence.
We'll have her on next week to fill her in. That's gonna do it.
Tough.
For Ryan, for Ralph, I'm Derek. Oh, I love you, Grandma Soda Hole. Level up.